Okay. Sir, how are you?
I'm good.
Karibu sana.
Karibu
kiti.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Siku imekuwaje? Siku imekuwa salama. Nashukuru sana.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great.
Naona tuko kwa environment. How is the environment?
I like the vicinity.
You like the vicinity?
The environment, it's a wonderful job done here.
Wow.
You know, after a very long day of work, Kenyans need such spaces to unwind, you know.
Yeah.
Too much pressure happening nowadays.
Yeah.
Many things.
Just come cool, chill, fresh in the mind.
Friend, or you can just lie and lala kidogo utulie.
Nashukuru sana. Mimi hapa. Nashukuru mwaliko.
Asante.
Walika Kalenjin Digital News.
Yes.
We start our conversation of the day.
Yes.
Nashukuru sana. So our viewers, wherever you are, this is Kalenjin Digital News, and of course we are going to discuss the matters of politics. Now Kalenjin Digital News, of course, to narrow down in the entire politics of Rift Valley, of all the Kalenjins, and extend it to Kenya at large. With me this evening, I have been joined with one of the great leaders in this nation by the name of Shadrack Samoei Some. Namshukuru sana kwa kunikaribisha kwa hapa environment. Let him introduce himself.
My name is Shadrack Samoei Some, as you've said. I'm a policy and governance expert here in Nairobi. And that's what I do currently. 3 years in practice, and we consult across the sagas, state agencies, departments, and even some of the parastatals. I personally consult with six counties, devolved units of this country. One of them has a city status. Let me not say, because these are my clients.
Oh wow!
I grew up in Nandi, place called Kamwombe, which is called Kaiga Township.
Wow.
Dalat Ward, Masop.
The people of Kaiga County are proud of you.
They are, because they brought up a good man, full of integrity.
Exactly.
And zero taint. And of course, they see my star rising, and rising very fast. And I hear from the great old people how they talk, and they reflect more from. I mirror my father a lot, because he was in the same spaces that I've been.
Follow the footsteps.
I really follow, and I've held hands with great leaders, friends of my father and entire family, so that they keep giving me what I didn't get much from my late father, whom I lost when I was still very young.
Oh, I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's way of life. Na tumeokoka. Unajua ukiokoka unakubali hizi processes zingine. Makes life easier to accept some things.
Wokovu ni wa maana bwana.
Yes, because that's the only way. I believe he's in a better place, and he's looking up to us, what we are doing. I believe he's smiling.
Wow.
For what we do. Part of the introduction. So I'm married, 1 wife, 4 kids.
Wow.
Live in Nairobi, work here. I want to believe I'm a good father, because they really enjoy what we do, amongst other things that we run around as crazy schedules of politicians and business people in Nairobi.
Yes.
We give them time, because we are growing the next generation, which is very important. Yes. You rather have your tomorrow fixed than today.
Yes.
What else should I mention? I'm currently a master student. Maybe I'm graduating end of year. Strategic management.
That's literacy.
Yes. We are going there. We want to the topmost.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. We want to give the leadership of this country with the best education, background, and even knowledge. Yeah. That's much I can say. We can keep getting to say more as we go along.
Thank you very much, Shadrack. For that was a very extremely amazing introduction for you.
Yes.
And I'm happy for you being a father, being incurred some academia protuberances. That's kudos for you once again.
That's great.
I have just get ready for you and in your dream for becoming a leader. It's good, and we must back leaders that are competent. And the people of Nandi are great of you.
Sure.
They should be proud of you. Becoming.
That's what we forge for.
You forge for. And now you want to vie for a specific seat in Nandi County, the home of heroes.
We are going for it.
So Shadrack, for those meeting you for the first time, not only in Nandi, in the entire nation,
across the state, yeah,
and then the state, because we are one Kenya, they would want to know, what do you do currently? You have said who you are, and why have you decided to seek the mandate from the people of Nandi to elect you to become the senator for Nandi? Shadrack.
Straightforward. Within this space of public policy and governance, there's an element that has been burning in me about devolution. I believe I'm a devolution. I'm a champion of devolution.
So you are a disciple of Chapter 11 of the Constitution.
Perfect. And and devolution is all about services to the people. We don't want to see people suffering, and services have been devolved. We thank God for the new Constitution that we received in 2010. That is given services closer to the people. Services that are paramount. Education at the child level, the tertiary of TVETs, the roads that are taken care of by former councillors and even the current MCAs that are under the county, the medical coverage, level 1, level 2, level 3. Issues like agriculture, which is a function of the devolved function. So that people get to get their services immediately next door. That's since the county government is just immediate government, they get their services and they create employment and they fix their life and it's not like the old way of doing things where everything had to start from Nairobi. You remember?
Yes.
It was very difficult. Now we have devolution. Now we have things like CDF straight from MP's office to the people, just next door. So government is closer to the people than before. So I'm a champion of devolution. And you asked me why I want to be
the senator for Nandi.
Yes, I'm in those spaces. I consult with counties. I believe that I should give back to my community through this seat of Senate and consult in the house, the Bunge house of the Senate. I give my consultancy that I've been giving to these other 6 counties are stated as of today to our people back in Nandi, through that seat. And it's not my first time fighting for that seat. I was there in 2017. I came third. I was with the current senator.
The current
yes, when he came in for the first time, I was with him. I was number 3.
Candidate.
Yes.
So you want to vie again?
Yes, I want to go back.
So I'm hopeful for you that you.
I'm not vying again. This time round is just to go in. I think when we talk about affirmative action and giving youth time or opportunity to join leadership, he had that opportunity. He's no longer unable like any other youth. He should be going for further opportunities, having had that chance to grow himself politically. It is time for the current senator to give opportunity to others, of which I'm here because I was with him. I was told in Kalenjin,
wow.
That is to say, just wait right behind. Yes, that means this guy, if he was to empower himself and forge for other opportunities and grow like any other leader. I'm very sure you've seen other guys who've been in parliament for 10 years growing to other opportunities.
So would you wish to face him again in the next race for the senatorial seat in Nandi County?
I will face him, but I would not wish even to face him. I would have wished if he was gentleman enough with unwritten agreement to cede that seat to the people who need that opportunity or platform to climb. It is him who've had this chance to grow politically. 10 years is not a joke. He should scale up. He should stop being coward, because that can only amount to being a coward, or just being spoon-fed, just going for seats that are easily climbable.
So Shadrack, still to the Nandi County, what are your campaign agendas, and what are 3 main promises that you are promising the people of Nandi for the 2027 general election?
The people of Nandi need accountability. Money is there. The shareable revenue is enough. Because if you look at the functions that we've been given, that have been devolved, that money, if used with integrity, utilized to the last coin, and allocated to the projects that have been allocated to, based on people's public participation and even budgeting, and even let the money go direct to the projects. That is enough. That is enough money. Plus, of course, the on-source revenue. Those are good money to take us slowly as we on a need basis, as people grow to mature to ask for better services that are not of now. You see there is need for us meeting first the basic needs. Let's guarantee education at the ECD levels. Let's guarantee dawa. Hatuna dawa bwana.
Kwa hospitali.
Yes, hatuna dawa. Yes. Today I was being told of places that there's no medicine. But recently we had an issue of governor delivering empty boxes.
Yes.
Where have we lost it? Where have we lost our humanity? Where have we lost it?
But now it is the work for the senator to make sure that the oversight of the county have been oversighted in the very grievances of the people being included in those affairs.
But do you think we have a senator?
Is he not working well?
I think we have a TikTok. I think we have a TikToker. There's a lot of jokes at the parliament.
Yes.
He's lost touch with the ground. If you ask me when was he last seen in my own village, I might not tell you.
But
maybe the last campaign.
But we do see him in parliament, in the Senate, doing oversight, exposing the failure of the current governor.
Hiyo ni sarakasi tupu. And many Kenyans are gullible to that. They think the output or the output rating of a senator is how much noise he makes, or how much sarcasm.
But he branded himself now is not only a Nandi senator.
But look at
is the Kenyan senator.
Yeah, but look at the outcome. How many policies has he managed to pass? How many? If you go to record, nothing. I would give him one. I've read it somewhere, but for a 10-year period wasted. You can imagine how much the Nandi people and the Kenya at large, because a senator represents Kenya. Yes. Only comes from such a certain county. You can imagine how much of wastage of 10 years of having such a person in Senate. People might measure him against other senators. But that is not how to measure. You should measure with what the Constitution says. How much output, how much is the need of the people. Yes. I mean, how much people are suffering. How much unaccountability is happening back in the counties. Let's measure from that. Let's not create our own benchmark based on other senators that are quiet.
So to you, in your perspective point of view, it could be better if Senator Samson Cherargei relinquish his seat even before 2027 general election.
If he was wise, or if he was human enough, because sometimes when you let somebody down, or you let a community down, you just say enough of it. As it happens in the global north, people they drop a ball once, they just say, I see the ground. He should do that, or in his wisdom, or being political correct, he should say, I'm vying for something else as he exits. It is only fair to say I've had enough, I've exhausted my brains that I had promised, allow me to go.
So Shadrack, once again, still in Nandi County, Nandi County is a county that have been known in Kenya as a county with agriculture, immense agriculture.
Breadbasket.
Breadbasket, as you have actually branded it, and athletes in Nandi County that actually can generate the income for the people or the revenue in Nandi County. But the people of Nandi still are struggling with the lack of employment. I mean, the unemployment rate is actually high, poor roads, and inadequate health facilities. Where do you believe that the current county government of Nandi have failed?
This question is purely on accountability.
Accountability.
And corruption. Wizi mingi. All over. Kila kitu, you send somebody to do something.
Yes.
Potea. I don't know what culture is it, but so there's something I'll tell you about Nandi. Nandis, from time immemorial, we were told Kisete, Yabaluget. But I think the people in the office are doing the setet in their offices, forgetting that this is a public office. They are stealing from their own lineage, their own families, their own communities. So we currently praise people who've looked for money. But where do you think they get that money from? Stealing our own, and we celebrate them. In the old days, we used to celebrate them because we used to raid cows from the neighbors, of which we used to perceive them as enemies. But today, that setup is a different thing altogether. I would really ask the Wazee, especially the elders who were installed recently, to address that word. What is Keset and what is Luget in this current era? Because people are going and raid their own, like a lion eating from its own territory and saying, which it is I'm a worry. You know,
totally incoherence.
It doesn't. I mean, really, why should you raid your own government and call it Keset, and people should celebrate you?
Exactly.
It is a sad situation. So to answer your question,
yes,
we have a problem. We have an issue with county assembly. They are not doing their accountability. We have an issue with the current senator. Is in the day is running affable accountability.
Yes.
In the night is busy eating from the same pot with the same county government. We can buy all theatrics that they play, the gallery they play during the day to the masses, but someone who can read the body language and someone who've had the privilege of the intelligence, they are all feeding and they play like he's doing accountability to a point where Kenya, the entire Kenya, believe he is a very responsible senator. He is not. For a record 10 years, and you've not held anyone accountable with all those losses. Currently, we were talking about 1.8 billion in this recent financial year. How 1.8 billion is a lot of money. It cannot just potelea mahali yenye hatuwezi ona.
Sasa hiyo pesa zafanya kazi?
Haijafanya kazi kwa mfuko ya watu, including that senator. So it's so unfortunate. Kenyans have to wake up. The Nandi people have to wake up. Hiyo haiko tabia yetu. But the issue is when we celebrate theft. You know, the masses also have a role to play.
Yeah, exactly.
We should not. Someone who we know their salary straight from the record, straight from the SRC. You see, we know their salaries. How does these people balloon all of a sudden and get money? And we celebrate them and we have no issue. Recently, they were talking about 1.8 billion. Why are people not questioning this? Why are we going into election while we are not holding these other people accountable first?
Yes.
Why are we saying we are giving him another chance to run that position of Senate again? If we are really accountable, if we really need that change, why are we applying the same garbage expecting new change? It is garbage in, garbage out. You should not expect any change. I'm sorry because I'm a citizen. Na mimi ni raia, mimi si mwanasiasa, sijachaguliwa. That is what I need to tell my fellow raia. Can we wake up and tujihurumie? Because we should not be We should not be putting the same people and expecting different change.
So
you cannot be going this route of Mombasa Road and you're insisting you're going to Nakuru. Utafika.
That is even
if,
even if it is vector, it doesn't apply.
So
natumai watu wanaenda wamesikia. Garbage out.
The people need to be told more.
Oh wow.
And need to be amazishwa. Let me tell you.
Yes.
There is a problem with poverty. There's a problem with being educated and not learned. Okay? Because let me tell you, people of Nandi were privileged to get the early education of the Muzungu. We were the first people to receive education.
Exactly.
We were the first people to receive modernization. We had all the institutions.
Sure.
We had Chelagat Mutai at early age being in Bunge. Currently, we are still recycling. We are bringing in older people. We are bringing young people who doesn't even know. They don't even understand the constitution. They don't understand hata kizungu ni shida.
So the constitution
and people are celebrating comedians and calling them leaders. You know, we should separate the role of a comedian and a leader.
So there is
currently there is a comedian in the village.
So there is a controversial and compromisation in our constitution of Kenya.
Yeah, no, people doesn't know the criteria of choosing a leader. They think anyone who can take to a podium and make people laugh is a leader. That's why we get it wrong. That's why I'm saying garbage in, garbage out. Don't expect anything. It's a binary choice. You understand?
So what do you recommend?
I recommend I'm currently running an initiative called civic or public engagement. I have a truck going around the county, allowing people to debate early enough about these aspirants. Who is fit for what? As we speak, we have people who are TikTokers, who are comedians, running and saying we want to run for seats. I wonder how that parliament will be. Yes, they will entertain us, but what's the output of the legislation that we are yearning for the accountability that we are yearning for? Nothing.
According to
so hii machozi tunalianga saa zingine, it comes back to us. It is what we elect. But I would only ask the Nandi people. If you don't love yourself, please love your future generation. Love your children. Because if you fail to elect proper leaders, we are going to experience existential threat of lack of leadership that will bring down education, will bring down medical attention and healthcare. You see, you bring down agriculture that's directly related to employment. Let's just turumia watoto wetu gerire lago ngutumagiri rege.
Exactly.
If we don't care about ourselves, let's just imagine our future. And our future is based on leadership.
So Shadrack, through what we know as the satisfactory theory of needs, the satisfactory theory of needs highlight the setbacks, highlight the setbacks that the setbacks that the people of Nandi are facing, and through that satisfactory theory of needs, into the hierarchy of it. Setback number 1 is education. Number 2 is health status. Number 2 is security and infrastructural development.
Yes.
You as the incoming senator for Nandi County, which are some of the policies that you are going to introduce that is going to improve the education sector, the health status, and the infrastructural development at large?
I'll tell you this. In Nandi, we have the brick and mortar. We have the hardware. We need to work on the liveware. The human capital. We need to work on the financing. There are a lot of schools that need financing. I'll give you an example of Baraton University. Baraton University, a school which could possibly carry up to 60,000 students, currently is enrolling 7,000 students. What could be the problem? It is the liveware and the software. I mean, the leadership, the governance, the financing, and even the promotion of school at this location in Nandi. That we should give it a chance and forget about this. We should go back to what we used to do. We forget about this brick and mortar thing. We build it every corner. university every corner. I would not discourage that, because let me tell you, people are fighting national government and urging them to build universities all over, because we have sibling rivalry. There's a university there, we also want it here. No, that should not be the case. We should invest in what we have, because there is capacity already.
Extremely
there is
amazing.
land, there are buildings, there are enough hardware. Let's put money and enroll our students, and let's look at let's re-engineer the courses that we are giving our children, the output in high school. Let's re-engineer to something that is quite marketable in the in the work in the job market.
Yes.
So that our universities, our institutions, tertiary institutions can attract these enrollments going forward. So you realize even places like Moi University is going. It is falling off because the enrollment, the infrastructures cannot be sustained by the low enrollment that needs a lot of financing for it to keep running.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a thing that we need to put our focus. We should not let it go. But let me tell you also, there is a lot of conflict of interest. We were looking at recently.
In fact, I think that is the big problem in our nation.
Yes.
Conflict of interest.
There is conflict of interest. The big people in these offices impose leadership in these institutions. When you are planted there, you need to subscribe to someone who gave you this job. Subscribing to that is all about tenders, nepotism. And sleeping on the job totally. Kuharibu kazi. Recently we had a problem at Lesos Technical. It all boiled down on nepotism, the heavy-handedness from the guys at the top who were doing tendering, influencing everything. There was a demonstration. Children were sent home, and the school was closed.
Wow.
Yeah, it is that serious. You can imagine with that history, how will you bring back the ambience of education again in that school? It will take a year.
I think
that's a calendar time lost. Academic calendar is lost.
Exactly.
Yeah. Simply because of conflict of interest.
That is, I think it is totally uncalled for.
Yeah.
And I can see you have some kind of setup, palpable manifestos.
Yeah, it's an emotional issue to me. I feel sad about it.
If we still narrow down to that, because we should revolve in matters, affairs of Nandi County.
Yeah.
There was a report recently by tea and dairy farmers, a report that they stated that the cost of production have increased, yet their income is still low.
Yeah.
You as the incoming senator, which are several policies that would you introduce that is going to improve the income of farmers at large in Nandi County?
Yeah, this is in a true strong. We need to address this from a taxation point of view. We need to see as leaders what we can do about the taxation element of farm inputs, be it dairy, chicken feeds, vaccinations, and even farm inputs into maize, into wheat, because this forms part of the feeding for the agriculture side of the dairy side of agriculture.
Yes.
So we work on that. What the president was saying, we subsidize more on production. Done. Yeah. So if we do that, there will be an increase in production.
In production, yeah, exactly.
Again, on the side of market, we need to seed out we need to push out the broker, so that the county governments arrange or bring an enabling environment for cooperatives to do direct marketing for the farmers. So we will have cut out the broker. Broker potelee mbali. The farmer faces the cooperative director, where they run the governance of it, the accountability of it, out of their own selection of leadership. They sell. So it is happening in this Mulima. Guys, they are very serious with governance about on their cooperatives, and they give good prices, and they sell direct to the market. Some of them sell direct to these supermarkets, Quickmart, Naivas. You can imagine farmer, cooperative society, supermarket. They've cut all the brokers. So you see,
you're going to
they get the margin.
So right. I think the problem is in the intermediaries.
Intermediaries.
So you're going to deal with those.
We deal with intermediaries out. Yes. And you know, those are the people who don't do anything, and they cut a bigger slice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So if we phase them out, mkulima ndiye atapata hiyo pesa.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I think that is a marvelous point with the people of Nandi County, because you know, a county that have been known with the immense in the agriculturals and farmers
and
still
even sports
are struggling.
Yeah.
It is something that it is not
it
good.
will, if we as leaders, because we talked about taxation and to subsidize on these production inputs, and then we touch on the marketing aspect. You see now coffee is coming up well. I'm a coffee farmer myself.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. It's a new front. It's a new front. You should try that if you are if you have land somewhere favorable for coffee. That one we need from the baby stage. We need to set up cooperatives that are very accountable. We have a stellar governance there, so that we ensure people get it right from the start. Then about the maize. It's I mean, we are cutting land now because of population, but there's no much maize being produced in Nandi, not as heavy as before because of settlement and issues. So we are trying to move people to cash crops, short-term cash crops, and even things like coffee, because even that terrain of Nandi can suit coffee more than tea, more than not tea, more than maize. Maize is more of swant. We will do
depend with the fertility.
Yeah, we will do little maize just for subsistence.
Yes.
And maybe tea. Tea is doing well. We should just work on the markets. But I see the president is doing a wonderful job, the national government, about tea issues.
And still, apart from the current reforms in Nandi County, which are different reforms that will you implement or introduce that will generate the on-source revenue for Nandi County?
About on-source revenue in Nandi County, we need to work on tourism in Nandi. We need to re-engineer how tourism works here. We need to create circuits. We have sites that are very attractive for local and even international tourism. We need to do that. But the most important thing to do is seepage and leakages. The revenue collection around Nandi need to be digitized and truly digitized. There was a time they digitized, but it was just a hearsay and it was a way of tendering for digitization. We lost a lot of money in that process. I know of someone who was contracted to do the digitization. I mean, it was absurd. So how will you make the figures we heard about that? No.
So how will you make sure that the digitization have come into a real mystery? Come into effect?
I'll be honest. As a senator, you might not have direct role in that because the government is run by the county government.
The county government,
which is the CEO is the governor. This can be done by being part of the change, as any leader could be. You can, with the help of county assembly, you can bring such things that promotes accountability. Yes, because forget about even digitization. Just having right people at the right places with integrity. We can collect. I know we are collecting two-thirds of what we should be collecting. Yes, and imagine even this shareable revenue from national government is still being lost in procurements and tendering and projects here and there. So you see, the buck stops at the accountability, the corruption, and it starts from the head. So we need to see. Ndaka niombe watu wa Nandi, they have an opportunity to elect a governor of integrity. Governor nenin, agemca netilil. Nemagi wajin siling 500 agepke aljilanje. Kobar konye. Kobar tugu. Yeah.
Wanasikia.
Yes. Kobar tugu.
Yeah.
So we need to just, we need proper dogs to watch over this store.
And again,
yeah.
I saw the other
and
day.
Of course, as a senator, I'll do my job. And I believe, and I have seen myself in that house. I will do the needful as I promise in my 3 promises to the people of Nandi.
3 promises.
Yeah.
Yeah, and still I saw some sort of group installing the Council of Elders in Nandi County.
Yes, we had a recent ceremony for that.
Yeah, Kaburwa.
Yeah, Kaburwa.
So this Council of Elders were installed, and you as the incoming center and advocating for good leadership and accountability in Nandi County. What is the specific role of this Council of Elders to advocate for the democratic leadership, good democratic leadership, and propelling the leadership of the entire Nandi County and the Rift Valley at large?
Good question. I would like to congratulate the wazee who were elected.
The wazee.
Kongoi missing. Eng paisha jago ikwei. Agebendi keganyito kondoe boya tarap kisorio. We want to congratulate them. These are the people who will give us, who will be the who will be holding high the moral flag of the people of Kalenjin, not only Nandi. These are the people who will be a reference point. They will help us resolve issues internally and even externally. They will help us in governance. They will help us in giving us the direction of the community.
Exactly.
Me as a leader, I owe them allegiance. I owe them guidance.
Wow.
Yeah, so that they mentor us into proper leadership that reflects the people of Nandi.
Wow.
So probably before the heat of the moment, in terms of election, we will visit Waze to give us guidance. So your question, you said what is their role? And I've answered the question, your question.
Yes.
But now the current situation we have in Nandi is calling for their statement on their position on how we should go forward from here. Let me tell you, in Nandi, tuko na shida, they are questioning why the girl child should not lead. Wow. I think they should come out and tell us why the girl child should not go for the seat.
Yes.
And if it's not, and if the girl child should not go for the seat, let them tell us why. Because we are applying rules unfairly. Because we have divided. Some men say the girl should lead. It's only fair and it's only important if tumealea waongoze. The other side wanasema maname songoleta mnandi kwenye. So you see, there is controversy. Why can't they clear it? Number 2, we have brothers running in Nandi, unfortunately, or fortunately. I would say unfortunately because from the past history, both of them did the same thing and they were fell down. I'm saying unfortunately because why should we waste somebody's resources while we can advise them to do this and this and succeed, or advise them priorly, but you're not succeeding. Just, there is something called negotiated democracy. I've seen it happen in Northeastern Warrior because of the what do you call lineages or tribes. They negotiate so that we have leadership from those tribal lines, or sub-tribal lines, so that it's fairly distributed.
And they reawaken their collective consciousness towards it.
Yes. So why can't we address that issue? I know it's a family issue, but it's beyond family. Why can't we, hii mali yote tutatumia kwa campaign. Rabini jukipaishia tukule campaign resources. It's still a loss. A loss to a person, a loss to a family, a loss to a community, a loss to the county. If we are fair, why can't Waze address such an issue and say, "Kiaraiwe, otemwonya gongala." Anane I'll tell you this by exact definition of unemployment.
Yes.
Not being in a gainful activity. Let me tell you, if our agriculture could work very well, agriculture as a factor alone, we could have had all our youth that we say now unemployed, but in Nandi, employed, simply because they are in gainful activity, but it's not productive.
Wow.
Yeah, you find somebody having a motorbike, but he takes home very little, maybe 200 shillings net, end of day. You go to a farmer, having reared chicken or done the maize all season, they get a very meager net profit. We need to streamline all these things. If we could create a good enabling environment for the market, for transportation, for storage, for water, we should provide water, like the dam we are having now, so that we shift from these all season product to a short-term cash crops that can give us quick returns. Yes. That is a quick solution to employment.
Exactly.
I am not a proponent of government providing jobs, but let me tell you, there are enough jobs in government that I propose that as a leader, not as a senator, as a standard leader from Nandi, we should hunt for jobs for our people. There are TSC jobs. Wow. There are police jobs. All here. Lakini mtu kama viongozi tuko nao sahi, they are very selfish. Imagine people are selling these forms for heaven's sake to the poor person to sell land.
Wow.
You remember even those things of Finland, people sold land. This police thing, people are still selling land. Today to give a kiongozi pesa. Corruption imekita. Na hiyo ni curses pure. Yeah, those are pure curses because really why should you sell an opportunity that you are elevated to go and access to the same people that elevated you? Where have we lost our conscience?
So the leadership in Nandi County, they are totally shelved.
We should clear that swamp.
Wow.
And start afresh. We have an opportunity. The governor that we have is exiting. Let's have a fresh governor. Let's have a fresh senator. Let's have fresh women rep.
New faces, new leadership.
Yes. Let's
so
Nandi people give themselves fresh faces. The county assembly should be
You have decided that you are going to end simps and leakages.
Yes, all simps and leakages.
So no garbage in, garbage out.
And then we don't. Yeah.
So before we leave the Nandi County leadership, I mean politics of Nandi County, I want to finalize with a question in Nandi County before we move to the national politics and the regional, because the people are looking up to you, your potential to become a good leader.
Yeah.
Why should the people of Nandi trust you with their vote? And what makes you different from other leaders that are seeking the same position in Nandi County?
I will say three things. And thank you for asking that question. Why they'll trust you with my vote? Integrity number one.
Integrity.
Hata kuibia mtoto penseli shule. Hata kupigana na mtu. Hata sahi. I have zero record of conflict with anyone.
Any fraud? No?
Zero.
Okay.
So I want to guard my integrity.
Oh wow.
All through. You can imagine how much I'll go out of my way to guard that. Even in leadership. That's one reason. Number two, I want to provide accountability. My dream is to provide leadership in higher offices.
Wow.
Even further than that. So I don't think I will lose my track within the Senate role for 5 years or 10 years just to lose the other one. I will keep my integrity intact. I will keep my service to the people intact, so that they give me more mandates, more times, and even higher positions.
Wow,
that is my journey.
Will depend with you how you are.
Yeah.
People.
And again,
your agenda's manifesto will sell you.
Yeah,
and the development.
And of course, I'm a devolution champion. I'm an expert in that.
Wow.
Why can't I just provide this service to my people? I draft policies. We are reviving some dead cities, dead sound somewhere for our county, based on policies and how to stimulate economy in that area. Wow. Why can't I come and do that at Musoriot, at Kaiga Township, in Nandi Hills, in Kabiet, and even Singilet? Where can we? Tutafanya hizo zote sababu hii ni vitu tumesomea.
Wow.
I'm saying that because I'm different from my opponents, because some of them are some of them have zero background in leadership and governance.
It doesn't have structures?
No, zero. Some are just comedians. You hear somebody who attends all the funerals and say, I want to be a senator of Nandi.
That is the senator
that's not the measure
for Kenya.
That's not the measure. That's not the measure of being of leadership. Leadership is about qualification. You cannot get a vet doctor to come and engineer your car. You are picking the wrong person, a comedian, to come and attend to your leadership and governance issues.
Oh, wow.
Or policies or legislation is in parliament. Look at who we have in parliament now. He's a pure comedian, an activist, an extortionist, busy extorting from governors. Yeah? Kigure ngurutoni. Ingen ngurutoni nande. Ngurutoni ko tionda netebe moe tapteta. Netebe olo miamitu akiage job ketare. So pomegitio. But I
think hiyo kwa committee county public account committee ndio ule senator ambaye anafanya kazi nzuri sana.
No. That is, they raise their voice at that point so that money comes in. You see, you know, you say strategic. When you're a thief, you stay somewhere. But at least he's a thief of a thief.
So he's a professional thief.
A thief of a thief. You understand? Some governors are thieves, but this one is a thief of a thief. Who's more thiefer than the other one?
What about the governor?
No, a governor is a thief to the people. But this one is a thief of the thief.
A thief of the thief?
Yes.
Wow.
What do you call that?
That's now defined.
Thiefer.
I don't know what we can translate it.
Let that. At least the Nandi people are aware of that. It's just that they've never gotten somebody who can muscle out this guy. But we're here right now. Tuko hapa sasa kuwafagia.